Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today I want to do some before and after tests because tomorrow, I don't know when you guys will see this video, but as of right now, tomorrow I'm getting my new wheels and tires installed. If you guys don't know, I have 20 by 10 in the front, 20 by 11 in the rear, 275, 35, 20 in the front, and 305, 35, 20 in the rear is what I'm going with. And currently I have 235, 50, 18 all season Pirellis on here. So I'm gonna do a before and after test of the 0 to 60 and let's see how much it spins versus when I get my new wheels and tires on. And just so you guys know the conditions, let's go here, boom, 67 degrees outside. So it's 67, hopefully when I do this test again, it will be 67 so that the conditions are the same. But we're gonna do one run with traction control off to see how much it spins, and then we're gonna do one run with traction control on. And we'll have the 0 to 60 timer up so that we can compare it to new and old. The times that I get may be horrible, so don't use those times as like a accurate estimate of what this car is capable of. It's more of a comparison of before and after. So let's get straight to the road. All right guys, we have arrived at our road in Mexico here. And just to keep everything consistent, we will just floor it, no brake torque or anything. So 0 to 60, this is gonna be with traction on. Oh damn it, I didn't drive. Oh well, that's okay, we'll do it in drive then. So there's 5.3, just flooring it with traction on. So let's go ahead and turn around and try it again with traction off. We're just gonna press the button once to turn it off like that. We are not turning off advanced track because that is how you slide into stuff. So we're just gonna have traction control off and this will let the wheels spin in a straight line. So let's see what happens. All right guys, here we go. Traction off. We're gonna do the same exact thing as last time and just floor it. They got 5.2 and I wheel spin the whole entire time to 60. That is hilarious. It's fun, but you know what they say, spinning ain't winning. Oh man. All right guys, well I'll catch you guys tomorrow to show you guys what the new wheels and tires look like and the new 0 to 60 times. All right guys, I'll give you guys a more in-depth walk around later, but man, this looks really nice. I was a little bit worried about the back because when they first lowered it down, I know the suspension kind of has to set, but I feel like that fits really nice. I might not even need to lower it, to be honest. And the front looks pretty good. Oh yeah, Pilot Sport 4S. Okay, well, I'm gonna drive these home, get rid of my old wheels and tires, which surprisingly all fit in there. And we'll see what it's like. I'll get you guys my first impressions when I drive around. All right guys, new wheels and tires are installed. And we're going for our first official drive because on the drive back from the store I had a bunch of stuff in the interior and I had my old wheels and tires in the back. So now everything's taken out and we're gonna get a feel for these new wheels and tires. And so far from what I can tell, I feel like the handling is much better, but I'm not 100% sure yet. We'll find out a little bit later in this drive, but I want to take you guys along with me. And by the way, stay tuned for the later parts of the video where I show you guys what it looks like in the daytime. But I just had to give you guys this first drive. So we're gonna take this corner up here kind of briskly and see how it handles it. Okay, here we go. Oh, wow. That's pretty good. Okay. I like that. I'm not a huge handling guy, so I usually don't take corners that fast, but it is nice to have the extra handling benefits of these wide tires in the front. Let's kind of mess around a little bit here. Oh yeah, seems to feel really good. But what I'm really curious about is the traction. So once we get to a straight road here, we're gonna get on it and see if it steps out. And let's check the temperature real quick, just so that we know our conditions here. 65 degrees out, so it's not super super cold and it's not super warm either. So we'll see how these Michelin Pilot Sport 4S summer tires handle in 65 degrees. Okay, here we go. We're gonna take this corner. Wow, it's so flat, that's crazy. I know tires, suspension, all that play into good handling, but wow. The stock ones, the car would step out pretty easily. Like when you turn hard, it would just make the back end come around like really easy. But these ones seem to be really planted to the road so far. Let's try a little takeoff here. Turn off traction, shift down a couple gears. We'll go down to like around 40. Didn't spin at all at 40. So at least we know it's good at 40. I mean, that was going uphill. I don't know if that plays a role in anything. Alright guys, I just popped it in drag strip mode because that was the mode where it would get no traction at all at low speeds. So once we round this corner, we're going to step on it and see how it handles. Oh, we got a Beamer next to us. I don't know if it's a fast one or not. That is crazy. It literally hooked. Wow. That is crazy. Oh, that's an M5. Oh yeah, if we had more room, he would have definitely caught up. That M5 accelerated right behind me. That's crazy. Wow, it just hooked. Since I don't think it's gonna spin, I'm gonna try brake torquing it. Okay, here we go. 4.6, wow. Oh my god, that's crazy. Just did a 4.6 easy like that. Yeah, now we're getting traction. So overall first impressions of the Pilot Sport 4S's 305s in the back, fantastic. Alright guys, we're gonna do another takeoff here in drag strip mode. Alright, let's see how it goes. We'll just floor it right when we turn the corner. Okay, here we go. That's crazy, it hooks. Alright guys, well I'll catch you tomorrow to give you guys some updated impressions and to show you guys what they look like out in the sun. Alright guys, so it is a few days later and I want to give you guys a little update on the wheels so you guys can see what they look like in some different lighting scenarios. So that's what the front looks like. You can see there's quite a bit of gap right here. Maybe I'll have to take care of that in the future. But it looks good with the 275, 35, 20 in the front. Got my red calipers in there. And then the back is a 305, 35. Hopefully you guys can see it there. And then it has a really nice poke. So you guys can see the offset there. And the offset should be on Velgen's website. If you guys are curious, I'm not sure what it is. And then let's look at the front fitment here. You can see fits very nice and flush with the fenders. There's like a top-down view for you guys. Sits really good. These 305s are so wide. I want to give you guys a quick little look. Just check to see how wide those tires are. It's pretty crazy. Sorry for the background noise. I thought I picked a good spot. So it looks like in the sun. Give you guys a little side profile here. So you guys can see the wheel gap in the front, and then the back, the wheel gap's not bad at all, but the only problem is that the back end sits up 0.5 inches higher since this wheel and tire combo is 1.1 inch taller than the factory tire. So my back end does sit up a little bit high, as you can see there. Got some monster truck ground clearance back there. So I might have to take care of that in the future. But let's go and hop inside, go for a drive, and I want to answer some questions that you guys may or may not have about these tires if you guys are looking to run tires like this. All right, let's get going. Okay, so the first question I want to answer is, will this wheel and tire setup rub? No, it won't rub whatsoever. The front won't rub, the back won't rub. going over big bumps and won't rub. So rubbing is not an issue whatsoever with these tires. If you're, or I should say this size. Another question I want to answer is, how is the ride now? Well, the ride is a little bit firmer than stock because of the kind of tire and, you know, the profile and everything like that. I didn't go with the 305/30 because I don't like the way that looks. I'm not a fan of the skinny profile look. I've just never been a fan of that. That's why I got the big beefy 305/35 in the back. And then another thing I want to address is the speedometer. So the speedometer will be off when you're going like 70 miles an hour. Will be off by about 3 miles an hour. It'll read a little bit too low. So if it reads you're going 70, you're really going like 73. Once I get an aftermarket tune, I'll be able to put the tire size in there. So if you guys aren't subscribed yet, I don't know what you're doing. No, I'm just kidding. So right now I'm actually technically putting less miles on my car since it's reading lower than I'm going. But the trade-off to that is that your MPG reads lower than what you're really getting. So the MPG will read low. The axle ratio changed now since I have a taller tire in the rear. I did an online conversion chart or a calculator or whatever. So this car came with the 355 gears with the 10-speed. Now with the new wheels and tires, I'm at a 3.42 axle ratio. So it actually is kind of nice because my RPMs are a little bit lower on the highway, so my exhaust isn't as loud. So I do kind of like that aspect of it. And then the gears are a little bit longer. To be honest, I actually really like the way the 342 drives. I feel like the gears are the gear spacing is perfect. Handling with these tires is fantastic. It's really good at handling now. And then like I showed you guys in the earlier clips, the traction is really good now too. So I recommend the Michelins if you guys want some tires, but they are extremely expensive. So be prepared to fork out an arm and a leg for that. I'm thinking of getting a shock and strut kit like the Ford Performance street handling pack, whatever they call it, or maybe getting coilovers, just so I can get the fitment just right. Because like I said, in the back, it is a little bit taller in the back, so it does look a little bit monster trucky in the back. And then I can take care of that wheel gap in the front. But hopefully it doesn't rub once you lower it. So if you guys have 305/35/20 on your Mustang and you lowered it 1 inch, I'm planning on doing 1 inch in the back, please let me know if it rubs or if it's too close or if it rubs over bumps, because I really don't want any rubbing at all. And one thing I forgot to mention is that if you get this tire size in the back and it raises your car up, you will have to adjust your headlights up just a little bit so that they're not facing towards the ground. So that's really easy to adjust. Actually, it took like all of 1 minute to do that. So you can adjust your headlights up so that they're level again instead of facing towards the street. If you guys have any questions, leave it in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Please subscribe. Follow me on Instagram if you want. I post a lot of stuff on there too. And I will see you guys in the next one.